The Accumulation Distribution Line Indicator. Created by Mark Chalkin, it was designed to measure the underlying supply and demand. It can accomplish this by determining whether traders are actually accumulating or distributing. This is accomplished by looking at the money flow volume. The accumulation distribution line can reveal divergences between the volume flow and the actual price to confirm a trend or predict a reversal. The indicator is positive when the close is above the halfway line, and negative if the close is below the halfway line. If the buying pressure is stronger than the selling pressure, the close should be higher than the previous close and vice versa. So the money flow multiplier rises if the stock price has increased and falls if it decreases. Let's talk about the money flow volume. All volume is positive when the money flow multiplier is positive 1 and negative when it's negative 1. At 50%, only half of the money flow volume is applied. Alright, so first we'll look at the indicator and then we'll look at the code. So to get to the indicator, go to Edit, Studies and Strategies. You have to type in ACCDIST, double click this. This is the indicator we want. I already have it imported, so we don't need to double import it. And let's quickly look at the parameters. So here you can change it to whatever fits your liking. I'm going to move it back to the graph, and the zero line is pretty obvious. And that's about it. Looking at it on different time frames will give you different results, so please be aware of that. And now let's look at the code. Alright, so first we will declare a lower, then we will look at the CLV, what is that? Close location value. And if you're wondering how I'm doing this is my own software I sell on my website, link below. Alright, so the close location value, if you don't know, you can type in close location value, and if you see these three dots right here, you can click this. It will bring you to the Thinkorswim documentation, where it has a somewhat better explanation of what's going on under the hood. I think the documentation is a bit rubbish, but it is what it is. And it's saying that if the high doesn't equal the low, then we want it to run this logic, and else if the high equals the low, then we want it to return true. Then we are plotting the accumulation distribution, which might be line, and then we're looking at the total sum of the volume, and this is the second one. So this, actually, we are going to define this as the line. We're going to do line, and you'll see why. So we will define this as line, and this will be exactly the same as this plot above, and you'll see in a moment why I did that. And then we need to plot the zero line. All right, now let's import this into Thinkorswim. We don't need this line. I guess I can show you this because this comments. So if you're writing code and you want a comment, put a £sign. So we're just going to select all, copy, and we're going to move to Thinkorswim. Then we're going to go to Edit Studies. We'll click Create, make a new study. So let's do Accumulation line, because that is much better defined. Oops, and we accidentally put a V here. And alright, we'll click OK, and we have the accumulation distribution line right here. We'll click Apply, and let me just resize the window really quick. Alright, so this one is the original. So the bottom one is the one that we just wrote, and as you can see here, let's do this. So this is the one I wanted to show you. Let's make this a yellow, because I think this will look very nice. And so this will be the original accumulation distribution line. Doesn't matter about the width. And the zero line, I do like it to be red, gives a little bit more contrast. And as you can see here, the only difference is that my graph has the line with the actual bars. So I think it makes it a little easier to read. Some people might not agree, but just for preference. The accumulation distribution line is a cumulative measurement of each period's volume flow or money flow. A high positive multiplier with high volume shows strong buying pressure that pushes the indicator higher. A low negative number combined with high volume shows strong selling pressure that pushes the indicator lower. An uptrend with a downtrend in the accumulation distribution line suggests a reversal or vice versa. The accumulation distribution line is based on the divergence of the price and the volume. Thus, there is a disconnect to the current price. The accumulation distribution line is not a standalone indicator and should be used in conjunction with another indicator for confirmation. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you have an idea for a scanner or an indicator, please leave them in the comments below and I'll try to make a video into it. Other than that, thanks for watching.